Have you ever seen something incredibly simple create unbelievable impact? This is a story that I have seen unfold up close because the founder I'm talking about isn't just a client, he's also a close friend. We've had countless conversations over the years about leadership, teams, people, but this particular story, it stayed with me because it shows how something as ordinary as a weekly lunch can transform an entire business. Hi, I'm Shailesh Kantak, founder and CEO of Flexi Ventures Private Limited and a leadership coach by passion. I work with business owners to help them transform the way they manage people because I believe great leadership isn't built on instinct, it's built with intention. A few years ago, this friend's company was doing well on paper, steady growth, a solid product, a good team, but something was missing. Everyone was working hard, but in their own corners. There were silos, misunderstandings. People weren't really connecting. You could feel the distance even when everyone was in the same room. Now, he didn't have the budget for a fancy team offsite or formal engagement programs. So he tried something incredibly simple. Every Friday, they would order lunch. That's it. No agenda, no updates, no presentations, just food, conversation, and whoever wanted to join in. At first, it was a bit awkward. People weren't sure what to talk about. Some just ate quietly and went back to their desks. But after a few weeks, something started to shift. People began opening up. They started talking, not just about work, but about their families, their weekend plans, even their frustrations. And slowly, those conversations became the glue that held the team together. I still remember him telling me, Shailesh, I thought I was sponsoring a lunch, but what I was really doing was creating a connection. And that connection, it didn't just stay within the walls of the office. One Friday, someone from the team brought along a college friend who was visiting. They worked in a completely different industry, but they got talking, shared few ideas, and that random lunch, it led to a partnership that opened up an entirely new market. No pitch deck, no formal meeting, just a conversation over samosas and chai. That's when it really hit him. Business relationships don't always begin in boardrooms. Sometimes they begin at the lunch table. And honestly, that changed the way I think about networking too. Because let's be honest, we've all been told that networking is about going to events, handing out business cards, adding people on LinkedIn. But what I saw in his story was something different. The strongest networks are built through small, everyday moments. Moments where people feel heard, seen, trusted. It reminded me of Drew Dudley's TED Talk, where he talks about lollipop moments. These small acts of leadership that often go unnoticed, but end up having a big impact on someone's life. That's exactly what this Friday lunches became. Each week, someone would share a small win or talk about a personal challenge. Sometimes it was just laughter. Other times, someone offered help, introduced someone, sparked an idea, and bit by bit, that lunch table turned into a living, breathing network. Clients started dropping in, team members brought friends, referrals happened naturally, there were new hires, unexpected partnerships, even investor introductions, all through these informal gatherings. So why did it work? Because people do business with people they trust. And trust isn't built through strategy decks. It's built through consistency, honesty, and shared experiences. You know, we often overcomplicate leadership. We think it has to be bold, visible, dramatic. But sometimes the most impactful thing a leader can do is show up week after week without an agenda, just to connect. That's what my friend did. He didn't try to fix culture with a one-time activity. He built it slowly, one lunch at a time. And the results? Well, they speak for themselves. Referrals increased, collaboration got better, attrition dropped, and the brand? It grew organically through word of mouth, through people talking about how it felt to work there. So if you are a founder, a CXO, or someone who's leading a team, here's what I would suggest. Start small, start with a lunch, start with a connection. You don't need a big budget or a big plan. What you need is consistency. Show up, listen, invite new people in, celebrate small wins, and most importantly, be human. Because leadership isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about creating space for others to speak. And sometimes that space looks like a lunch table. I have seen this work. I have seen it transform a struggling culture into a thriving one. And it didn't cost a rupee more than what they were already spending on food. What it did require was intent. And in leadership, intent goes a long way. So let me ask you this. What's your version of the lunch table? Where are you creating space for honest human connection? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want more such real actionable insights on building strong teams and cultures, don't forget to hit subscribe. This is Shailesh Kantak signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.